All right, I am C, and this is the Tech Shed. Welcome back. If you're following the series so far, or if you're just popping in and seeing this video off the random, I have 6 Xbox consoles, 3 Xbox Series X, 3 Xbox Series S. We're just going through trying to diagnose and hopefully fix my repair skills so far when it comes to Xbox. Has been very minimal, but we're learning, and that's the reason why I picked these up, so we can hopefully learn through this whole process. But this one in particular, we have, and it's supposed to say turn on then turn off. Let's go ahead and test it. I tried it off camera once. It was a quick exactly what it said, on and off. So we're gonna just show you. So we're looking. Oh, we have video, and the fan's booted. Okay. That's promising. I mean, I think, right? But we'll see if it actually boots. Actually, I have to get a cord for this controller. So far, so good. Maybe a false diagnosis, huh? That's always good, right? Got the controller plugged in. Let's see if this posts. That would be nice. There's some residue on the top, so hopefully there's nothing internally going on, but I really doubt it's that easy. It looks pretty dusty. It looks pretty dirty in there, so we'll see. Come on, do your magic. Microsoft magic. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's going to do anything. We'll wait. I think I'll fast forward. Oh, check for updates. Well, this is not a turn on and turn off scenario, huh? Maybe it's getting hot. If at that point, if it turns off here soon, maybe it's getting warm. And then we can go in and clean the system up and then put down some new thermal paste. But no, I tried it once off camera and it did exactly what it said. It turned off and turned on and then off. And then I figured I would start the video. So this is weird. This is strange. But normally I think these things kind of go a little bit faster through this process. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like we would have already gotten somewhere by now. There was a problem with the update. You need to update this console, but something went wrong. All right, we have an error code, an error code, console ID. All right, well, let's. Is the controller connected? Come on, controller. All right, let's try to pair it. I think controller. There we go. I don't think the controller connected. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's a bit. All right, let's see if we can pair. Oh, the controller doesn't want to pair with it. All right, there it is. Let's connect the network. Connect the network, and then hopefully it'll update. Maybe that's all it needs. That's crazy. I would expect it to turn off by now. It's still there apart. Oh, of course. That's fucking weird. Isn't it already? Come on. Gotta reconnect. Something's going on internally. It seems like something's. What? Alright, we'll see if I can use Xbox if the controller's working. We'll take the sync up again. Oh, yeah, it's having some controller issues. Alright, that's the right password. I'll already skip the road, honestly. Alright, checking connection. Let's do this update. Let's see if it lasts through this update. So far, so good. I mean, I wish it would have done it on camera so I could show you guys, but it did give me exactly what it was on the little description. So, but at this point, I'm curious. So we'll let it go through the update. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't power off, and then we'll check back in. All right, so it just reset for the update. I thought it powered off, but here we are. So I guess just a little update. It's at 92. Actually, no, it's at 73, 74. Applying. It's almost there. So I'll check back in. If anything happens, I'll let you know. All All right, we have finished the update. Got the controller right here. We're gonna press the home button. Bam. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and sign in and do a little testing, and then man, after at that point, I really think we should just crack this open, clean it, and call it good, right? So let me log in, let me get my account set up, and then we'll get a game installed and I'll do some testing. All right, well, we're logged in, we're installing Fortnite. Look at that, GTA 6 pre-order, can you believe it? That's crazy. Anyways, I think it's going pretty good. I really want to test to make sure that it doesn't have any like power issues starting. Well, let's just try it. I was going to turn it off and turn it back on. So let's just hold the power button. The light is flashing. The light is flashing. It is still flashing. All right. It is off. The fan is still rotating. It should stop here any second now. I don't know how well you can see it. You can see it in there. Doesn't feel too hot. It's gonna kick off in a minute or two, but we're gonna go ahead and just press the power. We're gonna turn it back on, see if anything happens. And then I really want to, well, that's, yeah, it's on standby mode. So let's completely unplug it. Let's leave it unplugged for a second. I'll wait for the fan to completely stop spinning. All right. Plug it back in. The fan kicked a little bit when I plugged it in. Press the power button. Video. The fan is spinning. Lord have mercy. I think everything seems to be good. Yeah, everything seems to be good. All right, well, let's go ahead and tear this thing apart and let's just do a visual check. Let's clean this thing out, get some thermal paste on there, and send it on its way. So, all right, the Xbox is ready to disassemble and clean. With the last video taking like an hour and 10 minutes, I'm gonna speed through this process. So let's do it now. All right, we have made it down to the thermal paste. We're just gonna get rid of this in the middle. I want the middle to be as the outside not so much. It'll act as a like thermal compound. I mean, that's exactly what it is, but it'll do its job. So as you can see, it's pretty dry. Bam. We should be able to see the Xbox logo. All right, let's get the thermal paste. Let's reapply it. All right, we have our liquid paste here. Liquid paste, thermal paste. Bam. All right, that should do the job. Now, the fun part, I don't know if you guys saw, I'm gonna fast forward majority of the disassembly, but I don't know if you guys saw the amount of bugs, the amount of roaches that was coming off that thing. Even look at this right here. I mean, you really never know how deep they can get into your console, man. So if y'all got a dirty house, best believe your consoles got them. So with the new thermal paste applied, we're gonna go ahead and reassemble everything. I'm gonna try to do a cleaning as we go. For those who have never dealt with cockroach feces and cockroach just cleanup, it's pretty hard. So we're gonna do our best, but the main job was doing the thermal paste. So let's get to it. All right, guys. There we go. That is the process. Let's plug it in. And see how we're looking. Hopefully we don't have any power issues. Moment of truth. I see the fans. Gotta turn the TV on. Fans are on. Let's see if we get a video display. All right. That's a good sign. Very good sign. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish some testing off camera. We're going to do some exterior cleaning. We're going to try to clean up the outside a bit, but I think we can call this one good. I'll update anything if anything changes, but as far as we can see right now, I'm just going to take it up as just I mean, we saw a lot of bugs in there, so I can assume maybe something was making a connection that it shouldn't be, or something was loose, or it was overheating. But the fact that it turned off almost immediately after the console being cold, which was weird. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. We're gonna do some further testing. But like I said, yeah, we're gonna pass this one off, and then we're gonna start on the next ones. So I appreciate you guys. That was quite the process. I don't know if you guys saw the amount of bugs that were coming out of that. I think that's what happens when you do a little tech repair, console repair, especially when stuff comes from other places. You really don't know what to expect, and I tend to turn down if they get really bad. I tend to turn them down. That console wasn't the worst I've seen, so I decided to go ahead and do it for some content. As you can see, I mean, it just completely just made a mess with cockroach, whatever, feces, or whatever the heck. So I'm gonna deep clean my area, deep clean the consoles, and then I'm gonna chalk it up. So if you guys liked that video, if you found it entertaining, helpful, if you just really want to support, go ahead and drop a subscription. Who says that? Drop a follow, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I don't know where I'm gonna post this. Also, most likely you're seeing this on YouTube. Might chop it up and make it into some clips. But this is C. This is the Tech Shed. No, I'm C. This is the Tech Shed. We're still working all the YouTube mumbo jumbo out. But I will see you guys in the next video.